Hey everybody, this is Diesel and this is Diesel After Dark. I've been trying to explain Diesel After Dark to a few people, and it's kind of hard for me to translate, but I'm your dirty-minded fitness friend, basically.
It is Sweetest Day, technically not, because we 1 minute early.
Yeah, we got a minute.
But it's technically Sweetest Day. And today, I have a special guest who's going to introduce herself, because you always make me do it.
I'm Deezus216.
I feel like if you follow me and you listen to the stuff that I do, then you already know Deezus, because he's the host on the Turn Me Up podcast. I do like having company because I've been sitting here talking to myself for real for a couple episodes. It's just not the same.
How many episodes you in? I ain't get no link. I ain't get nothing.
I think this is episode 4.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
I think it's episode 4. I ain't super confident because we're still trying to figure out our format as a unit.
Man, you better roll it out. You better roll it out so people can see the growth.
Let's see. So the first Sweetest Day, an actress, Ann Pennington, gave out boxes of candy, 2,200 boxes of candy to newspaper boys for their service to the public. Another actress who I've never heard of these women, but why would I? They did films in 1915 and 1920s. I wasn't around when the first Sweetest Day happened.
They dead. Like, we don't care. They dead. Like, they're not alive at all. I guarantee you they're not alive.
Do you celebrate Sweetest Day?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. I traditionally have not been known to celebrate Sweetest Day. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day too?
Yeah.
I have not traditionally been known to do that either.
Man. Fuck you got going on?
Now, I say traditionally because I base it off of the energy around me. I don't really care. I've always felt like they're like, I ain't gonna lie to you, they always feel like I love you days for people who are mistreated. Because I feel like if you really take care of your significant other, you don't need one special day to really show out.
I mean, yeah and no. It feel good. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm like you with that though when it comes to treat me good on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Like, treat me good on a regular, so we don't need this 1 or 2 days to make it feel extra special. But when you do your job on a regular, it's in addition too. So
that's valid. I honestly never thought about it like that. I'm like, look at all these cheaters and mistreaters trying to show out on the holidays.
Some of them do though.
That's kind of judgy.
Yeah, some of them do be cheating, but it like sometimes you just got people that genuinely do it. Like the last time I celebrated it was 2 years ago. For the wrong reason, like bitch, it was about me and you made it about you, and it just pissed me off. Like, Sweetest Day, ladies, is for the males, just to let you know. I'm not a super picky ass nigga, so I don't expect much. Just feed me. For real. That, if you feed me, we good. We good with that, just period. Like, it don't, you ain't gotta give me, you can give me a card. I like cards too, because I'm real like a words of affirmation type of guy. So you could give me a card and feed me, and I'm probably gonna be cool. I don't need no crazy gifts or no shit like that.
What if they best dish is Frank's or pork and beans?
I said take me some, take me.
Oh, I thought you said just feed me, make me something.
No, hey, no. Alright,
that's not a qualification.
No,
you don't gotta cook for me.
I'm not a super ungrateful person, but don't cook me no fucking hot dogs and beans. Like, don't do it.
What if it's her best dish and it's really delicious?
She not gonna make it the Sweetest Day if that's her best dish. If that's her best dish, like leading up to, yeah, she not gonna make it to Sweetest Day.
Oh, that's tough.
Unless I met her in September.
Then she could get away with hot dogs and
No,
pork
she
and
can't
beans?
get away with it.
No?
That she'll make it to Sweetest Day. But if that's her best dish and she let me know that moving forward, she won't make it to Thanksgiving.
What about pancakes? What if she can do breakfast food?
No.
She might not be able to afford
Again,
nothing.
we ain't supposed to be here then.
That's valid.
And my breakfast is fire, so I don't know.
That's valid.
Like, I don't know. Enough about me.
I'm glad you brought up Sweetest Day being a men's holiday. And I'm not disagreeing with you, but it definitely did not start off that way. I had to look up history of it.
When did it start?
The very first Sweetest Day was in 1922.
Okay. So it's 101 years old. This is the 101st celebration of Sweetest Day.
Sweetest Day began in Cleveland in 1922. A man named Herbert Birch Kingston decided to bring a little happiness into the lives of orphans, shut-ins, and others who were often forgotten.
Wait, what? So this an orphan holiday?
Look, I'm about to bring it full circle for you, cause I'm totally with you. It's for the guys.
Yeah, because we always the ones forgot about, so I get it.
You just stole my thunder. I was bringing it back, but you're right. It's like Father's Day. How fathers be like, oh, you see all these advertisements for Mother's Day. They get all these grand things, and they just like, get this nigga something for the grill.
Yeah,
get him some tools. Get him a new lawnmower.
All shit that require work.
Some people like that.
I don't want to work. Don't give me no work to this. Give me some shit that I can celebrate and relax with. Okay.
Everybody thinks it's a Hallmark holiday. But Hallmark is like worldwide. Sweetest Day is not.
Local. Yeah, it's like Midwest.
Yeah, it's really just like Northeast Ohio. It's a small section of us, and it's spreading.
They do it in Indianapolis. They do it in Chicago.
It started off being called Candy Day. It wasn't even called Sweetest Day.
Yeah.
So that means I should be giving out candy.
Yeah.
That's how people get diabetes and rotten mouth, though.
No, I agree with rotten mouth. Diabetes is a fucking behavior.
It's a behavior?
Yeah. Behavior like a discipline.
That's crazy, but I guess that makes sense because Valentine's Day is not specifically a female holiday. It was like a secret wedding day or something like that, and they just made it something extra. So who turns it into that? I don't know, but I guess that's not the point. So since we're talking Sweetest Day, fitness brings people together. Couple workouts are a really good way to bond with your partner and really build on your communication and your intimacy. I know that sounds crazy. People don't think about that when you're talking about fitness.
Yeah.
But
how do you tie the two? Would you tie them together? Like fitness really is one of the. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well.
All right. Holy.
So you mean to tell me people just be like, all right,
yeah,
we a couple, we about to work out together, this intimate. Like how that work?
So if you can do workouts together, like I've got an app on my phone. It's nothing but couples fitness.
Okay.
So they do jumping jacks together. They do toe touches together. You just incorporate touch and you kind of include your partner in it. So you do jumping jacks. In this app that I have, you do jumping jacks holding hands.
Okay. That's all right.
You looking your partner in the eye. It's a real intimate moment. So y'all getting hot, sweaty, and out of breath together. Just not in the fun way. But it can be fun because exercise releases endorphins that make you happy.
Okay. I can see that.
So these are 9 compelling reasons fitness can bring couples together.
Is 9 solid ones?
I only read the first few. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first few was solid.
Okay. Because I feel like we're going to have some fluff somewhere.
If you feel like it's fluff, you can call BS. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
We're not just going to take their word for it. Okay, increased accountability is number one. It's a main primary benefit. Working with your partner increases your accountability because you both commit to the regimen. And in doing so, you share the responsibility and you keep each other on track. Since you're doing it together, if your partner don't feel like doing it that day, then you like, what you mean? We said we was going to do this together. Right. So now you pushing them to get up and do it. Okay. And y'all push each other and inspire each other through the workout to get through it. That camaraderie, that communication, and that support. Okay. Improved relationship quality is number two. Exercising together can increase communication, which I just said, trust, and even a stronger emotional connection. As you work together, you overcome challenges and you develop a deeper understanding for each other, your strengths and your weaknesses, which can translate, I'm not going to say it does, it can translate into more fulfilling and resilient relationship. But that kind of depends on you as a couple and where y'all communication already is, I guess. I would like to think that you have a pretty solid foundation of communication if y'all working out together. Because if you choose the wrong partner, y'all definitely gonna be fighting. Right. I know some people won't work out with me. Some people call me a fitness Nazi, but I don't like that.
I mean, you might be, but that's what I'm saying. So, in these like certain workouts or certain instances that quote unquote bring people together could also drive them apart. In so many words, I guess, is what they're saying. Because what if they not compatible, like, workout-wise? Like, how that, like...
Then I think you have to find a middle ground. So, if push-ups is your shit, push-ups is not my shit. Right. Upper body is not my shit. I struggle with it. So, we're going to have to find a middle ground where you can still do your thing and I can still participate. Okay. Or we just gonna have to figure out something else to give us the upper body, because I can't do push-ups. Okay. So I guess it's kind of like that. But in a couple's situation like that, you can literally hold hands. You can stand in front of each other with some distance between you. I guess arms width apart or length apart. Hold hands, and you can use each other as a weight and do a standing push-up. You lean in together, you lean out together.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you're using each other, using a partner to brace yourself and to help keep you steady and stable. So that's a compromise. That's how you would, an example of how you would work around that. But that's a communication thing, and you got to be willing to talk and be open to trying new things, because some people feel like if the push-up ain't on the floor, it's not a push-up. Right. Some people feel like if the crunch ain't on the floor, it's not a push-up. I don't like getting on the floor all like that. Not if I don't have to. So I definitely am a firm believer in standing crunches and standing push-ups. Or wall push-ups.
I never heard of them, but now you learn something new every day. It's definitely new. What's the other one?
Greater workout efficiency. A couple can lead more effective and efficient workouts. You can spot each other during training exercises and provide assistance during challenging moves. Okay. That's it all starting to feel like the same thing reiterated. Shared goals and accomplishments. I guess that's not the same thing. Setting and achieving fitness goals together can lead to a stronger bond and a sense of shared accomplishment. As you both work towards your goals, you celebrate your progress, you create lasting memories, and a foundation of support that extends beyond the gym.
I like that one.
I think that's true. I don't know. I've never done it in a couple setting, but I've definitely done it in a group fitness setting. And it's definitely one of the perks of group fitness, which for me is why when I work out with clients, I actually do the workouts with them. I'm not big on trainers who watch you do it. Like, all right, you got it. You got it. Two more.
I'm one of them because I don't even really work out for real. So all this shit to me, it's not funny, but it's really informative because I'm wondering how I would be in like a couple's workout type scenario.
Do you think it would be a challenge for you?
Probably. Honestly, yeah.
It'll probably be easier for you than you think. Like, men and women are just built different. So, for a woman to work, I don't know. I guess it depends
involving
on
cardio, kiss my ass. So, long as my partner know that, we good. Like anything else, I could probably.
And cardio, you could build up to. Start off with walks together. And then those walks either get longer or they get faster.
No, they're gonna get longer. I'm not speeding up shit. We could take a long walk in the park. We could do a mile or two. If we do a mile there and a mile back, that's 2 miles.
That's true.
I'm cool with that. But the jogging or running, I'm not with it.
Okay, what about marching in place?
No.
That's a steady pace. But it's cardio and it's at your pace.
I need to see some results. Like
You'll see results.
No,
you don't think so?
No, because I'm not going nowhere. I need to see either numbers increasing or the scenery moving.
But that's why you focus on your partner. Look, y'all get caught up in conversation. Just maintain.
I need movement. I need to progress. Not even movement. I need progression. If I'm moving in the same place, I feel like I'm being counterproductive.
Would you be willing to march down the street with your partner?
March,
high knee, lift your knees up, high towards your hip, as y'all walk down the street.
It's getting real specific right now. It's getting real specific in this podcast, and I feel like I'm being targeted. And
It's
I don't
just
like
a question.
Marching, I don't know. That's tough.
It looks silly.
Yeah,
but I mean, if you can't be silly with your partner, who can you be silly with, right?
Yeah, that is true.
The next one is a better health and longevity. I feel like that one goes without saying. You got this fitness routine that you commit to, and you got a partner who makes sure you stay on top of it. That's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, that one don't count.
Fun and variety. That's that marching down the street. That's fun. Talk about variety. You don't see that every day.
Who is it fun to?
That's fun to me. That's like skipping across the street. You ever skipped across the street?
No.
Have you ever? Can you imagine the face of people sitting in their cars at a red light as you skip across the street? It's hilarious.
I can imagine. I'm not just gonna be skipping across the street though. The most you're gonna get out of me is like the fake jog, like you really moving fast when you see a car.
That
but
count?
You just move your arms. Like,
I really be running. I really be like baby jogging across the street.
No, I just juice my top half. I just act like I be moving the same pace that I was before, but I just put a little jog.
Well, that's a good upper body cardio.
Yeah.
Just for the record, get you some wrist weights and bam. Now you got a real thing going. Not that it's not a real thing. Stress relief. I don't even know what number we on.
I don't either.
Exercise is a stress reliever. Sex is also a stress reliever, but exercise is the more...
They can't go hand in hand. Like, sex is definitely cardio.
They definitely do. But I don't think that should qualify as your couple workout every day. Or however many times a week you do it. I think that should just be an extra fun perk.
Yeah, but
it definitely has its benefits. Everything you do has benefits.
Right.
Kissing has benefits. Every sexual act has some kind of fitness benefit. Anything that gets your heart rate up, technically, is fitness.
Okay.
And both of those things release endorphins that minimize your cortisol levels and help you stay happier.
Hey, whatever you just said, I don't know what it is, so I'm going to take it as disrespect. No, I'm talking shit. What is your cortisol levels?
So, that anger hormone.
Okay.
It's called cortisol. So when your cortisol levels are high, you're like, your stress is high, you're quick to anger.
Okay.
And some people, it even manifests itself physically to like purple stretch marks on your sides and on stretch marks and parts of your body that you probably normally wouldn't have them.
Okay.
And then once you start getting into your own fitness routine and your endorphins start to sprout out, your energy starts to change, your mindset starts to change, you're not as quick to anger. That's because your cortisol levels are lowering and your endorphins are. So it's like that look good, feel good.
Okay.
Fitness makes you feel good, and that feel good makes you look good because confidence looks good on everybody.
Oh.
Not everybody. You can say that.
That's
This is a safe space.
That's a different topic for a different day.
You can.
If y'all want to hear something more on that topic, tune into the Turn Me Up podcast. We're not going to do that today.
I would say confidence looks good on everybody. In my experience, everybody loves it. Monkey dogs out here looking real attractive to people. Some of them don't care about their face. They like, I love the way she carries herself. I love the way he carries himself. So they don't care if they look like Quasimodo. Not that there's anything wrong with looking like Quasimodo, because there's somebody for everybody. Somebody got a crush on Quasimodo and is mad at Esmeralda for not choosing him after he saved her life multiple times.
I'm with that. It's definitely somebody for everybody.
Okay, we won't.
I'm just,
that was number 9. Stress relief.
I'm not tapping in.
We're not going to say that. Okay, he don't agree. Confidence don't look good on everybody.
It don't.
I think it goes without saying. I think I already said it. It also, fitness in general increases your libido, which ultimately, especially in couples fitness, is going to be beneficial. It's going to do something
Agreed.
for you in the bedroom, which is about to take us to
What is taking us to?
sexual wellness. Sexual wellness is a multifaceted concept that has been gaining significant attention in recent years. This is not my original introduction or my example, but this is what we gonna read. According to a doctor whose name I cannot pronounce in the UK. Lord Jesus. Sorry, I'm
Dr. Pip Pip Hey Hey is what we're going to call him.
We're going to call him that. Sexual wellness is a state of physical, emotional, mental, and social well-being in relation to sexuality. It goes beyond the mere absence of sexually transmitted diseases or unplanned pregnancy. I read that before and I still make the same face. It's about feeling comfortable with your own sexuality and being able to explore and enjoy sex on your own terms and in your own time.
So that basically sounds like, what's the shit I be talking to motherfuckers about, like, basically, like, don't kink shame a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, don't yuck somebody's yum.
I love that term. Don't yuck my yum.
Yeah.
That's definitely my itch. The components of sexual wellness. Yeah, that's really it. Recognizing and respecting shared sexual rights, having access to sexual health information, education, and care, practicing safe sex and seeking care when needed, experiencing sexual pleasure, satisfaction, and intimacy when desired, communicating about sexual health with others, including partners and healthcare providers. That sounds crazy, but you'd be shocked how many people don't talk about their sexual health with their partners. Or their health, period.
Yeah, that is insane. I can't see that.
I don't think those are relationships that last.
Some do.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. It concerns me if you don't share your health. You might be out here dying, and I'm just.
But
winging it.
That's something we'll talk about off here. But I had a conversation with somebody earlier, and they didn't discuss their sexual health with somebody. So, such is life.
That could be a pretty dangerous thing to do, though.
It could. No, there's no could be. It probably
We live
is,
in a
but
world where if you don't share certain stuff, that might be a mistake you can't make up again.
Agreed.
That you can't come back from that sometimes.
Agreed.
Where am I? Lord Jesus.
You all over the place.
I am.
We're gonna have to reboot this. We're gonna come out with what's this called? After Dark?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a reboot.
We gonna reboot it. Not tonight.
We ain't gonna really reboot it. We just gonna have some shit.
Oh my God. My last episode, the baby was in the background singing E. Donald's.
Yes.
Mommy, I want E. Donald's.
Yes.
Like that.
We gonna have to revamp.
On Instagram and Facebook, I'm going to put up some pictures to go with the list of hip workouts that you can do. Hip flex workouts, a 90 for 90, yoga squats, things I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't describe all of these. Side lunge rocks, that one's kind of easy. You get in a squat position and you just kind of rock yourself from side to side. You straighten one leg, you put pressure on the other leg, and in doing so, you kind of work the hip flexors, which is good if we're talking about stimulating your man. I would like to think for Sweetest Day, you would not make him do the work. You would get up there and do some. So if that is the case, please do some hip flexes, because I don't want you to cramp up while you're up there. Get two good thrusts of like,
That's tough.
I don't want them to talk about you, because they be talking about you. Not you specifically, but maybe you specifically. Gate openers. Gate openers is one I definitely can explain. You just stand straight up, feet together. You lift one leg up to hip height, and then you take that leg and you rotate it outward, and then you put it down. It's a lot harder than it sounds, because I've been working on it. My left hip is not as flexible as my right hip. It's a sign of old age. I don't love it, but I'm working on it. Once I get that down, my next goal is to master stretching for splits. I don't necessarily need to do one. I just want to be able to do one. We were going to do the 7 types of orgasms that women can have, but it's Sweetest Day, so
it's all about us.
We should start with the men.
How many is it for men?
I found 7 for men.
I feel like that's cap. Because it never could be the same number for men and women.
I worked hard to find one with the same number. My original one, men only had 5, and I don't think that's fair.
I feel like that's valid.
You think so?
Yeah. Because y'all got 2 more interests than we do.
That's valid. But I think we all have the same erogenous areas overall.
Okay, that's cool, but y'all still got 2 more interests than we do. So that's 2 extra.
That's why we starting with the men. We about to find out. Blackdoctor.org put together this article, the 7 types of male orgasms and how to achieve them. Ejaculatory orgasms. They are the standard orgasms.
Okay.
So it does not specify. So does that mean it can be?
Yeah, I feel like that could be any
be
type of
your hand.
Yeah.
Any kind of motion.
Right.
Okay, that's fair. I don't think we need to go deeper into that.
Right. It's pretty
Self-explanatory. Pelvic orgasms. Men can actually learn to hold their orgasms. It's like a man Kegel.
It's called edging.
But it's really a man Kegel.
But
We gonna call it edging because that sounds more manly.
But that's called
But it's a
edging.
Kegel.
That's called edging though. Because you could so men Kegels is to help promote like longer sexual experiences, like to kind of control your orgasm or your whatever you want to call it, your climax or whatever you want to call it. Man Kegels are used for that reason. Like a man Kegel in this situation is not really a type of ejaculation, but
This is a lying article. They not telling me how.
That's what.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
So basically, you edge, like you let her get you to where you almost to the point where you ready to let go, and then you stop, like you cut it off, and then you do it again, and you cut it off again, and then you do it again till you receive like a huge.
So it builds the intensity for you.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
I don't have the discipline for that. I guess that's why I'm not a guy and I don't know the proper term for it.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like.
I don't have.
What they call it? Pelvic. Yeah,
they call it a pelvic orgasm.
We don't call that edging.
Non-ejaculatory orgasms or retrograde ejaculation, in a condition called the bladder's sphincter does not close properly. Oh my God.
Huh?
So hold on.
No, we're not doing this. We gotta get
the bladder sphincter does not close off properly during ejaculation, so semen spurts backward into the bladder.
Oh, all right.
That I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
This condition is usually found in some men who have multiple sclerosis. I can read. Diabetes, and after some types of prostate surgery. It can also occasionally occur in men who do not have any serious problems. It's not physically harmful, but it does render the man infertile. Huh.
All right.
So the sensation of ejaculation may be different for him. It's also referred to as dry cum.
It's basically where a nigga done nutted too much for real. Or you just might not have nothing.
Well, he is, but his is shooting back into his bladder. It's not coming out.
Yeah.
So his, that valve, that's gotta feel crazy.
I doubt it. I feel like it probably feel the same and just nothing just come out. Cause like when niggas get their nuts snipped, it's probably the same thing.
I don't think that's the same thing.
Man, niggas get neutered. I'm sorry.
Why? No, they don't get neutered. When dogs get neutered, they take the ball, don't they? When the dog gets neutered,
no,
they don't take the ball.
No, dogs still be having.
I never got a dog neutered.
But when he do get a vasectomy, he still feel the sensation of coming, but it just don't.
I thought he still had orgasms. His sperm isn't potent.
Yeah, so no, it ain't. No, you can't. You don't have it no more. Like the well is cut off. It's over with.
So it's like taking a lady's fallopian tubes and her ovaries.
Yeah.
It's just a.
It's
okay. It's just you just going through the motions at that point. Okay. The next one is not going to be a fan favorite. Is the prostate orgasm.
Yeah, I'm cool.
There are two ways to stimulate the male prostate. The one that is most popularly thought of is direct contact, where you insert your finger a few inches inside of the rectal cavity and you just rub up. There's like a little button.
Right.
But you can also reach that from the outside in, what is it? Is it the gooch area? Is that what we call it? I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, but how?
That area, you apply pressure in that area, like right above the butthole, not even near it, okay? You're not playing near the butthole. So you're in the gooch area, you apply pressure, and the circulatory motion is how it was described to me, how I read it.
Okay.
And while you stimulate in other areas or other ways, that's supposed to intensify the orgasm and give you that same prostate-like orgasm.
So we're going to call them
without
goochgasm.
There you go. I like that, a goochgasm.
Yeah, we're going to call it a goochgasm.
That way, there are ways to stimulate the prostate without violation. That's all I wanted to say. It's not just a violating thing.
That read.
So my example is also considered a blended orgasm, which is a prostatic and ejaculatory orgasm. So, for example, if you're getting oral and she stimulates your prostate from the outside, that would be a blended orgasm. Energy orgasms, heart, vocal, and full body orgasms. These type of male orgasms are full body orgasms without touching. They use your breath and muscle contractions to generate orgasmic energy that flows through your body, resulting in male ejaculation. That does not tell me how you achieve it.
Shit, they just told you breath, muscle, like
Breath what? Is it a like a special pattern you gotta do?
I don't know. Like, imagine I feel like that could be deemed as like a special type of
like
foreplay.
a vibe thing, like it's more
like,
mental.
Yeah, so
okay, I get that.
Imagine like coming, like if you been at work all day, your nigga been talking shit to you, and you're already getting ready to go, and then it's to the point where you mentally ready to go, and he whisper something in your ear, or he breathe heavy, and you just kind of let go. Type situation.
I could see that example, but technically it would be the other way. What do you think? How would that be done for you, as a man? Not it don't have to be you. Yeah, can you imagine that? I don't even know how to translate that.
Me, I don't know.
I guess it depends on the man.
I feel like it could be achieved.
Okay, I guess I could see that if you can tantalize somebody by lightly blowing on them.
Yeah.
Okay. That I was overthinking it. Multi-ejaculatory orgasm. So multiple orgasms. Why they gotta hit me with all these fancy words? Why they can't just call it what it is? Multiple orgasms. It says most men have a refractory period where they need to take a break that lasts about 30 minutes on average, or sometimes more.
Ladies, you hear that?
Ladies, do you hear that? You have to give them a break. I personally am a fan of the 5-minute break, but this says at least 30 minutes. That's a long time.
It is, but I'm just saying, like, y'all hold us to these crazy ass standards. I'm just telling you what the World Wide Web is saying.
That's a long time now. I done been and fell asleep by the end, and you're like, oh well, I guess she ain't want no more. She went to sleep. That's not fair. That's not true.
Wake up and then we get back to it.
Whew. Okay. It says having multiple orgasms during sex and foreplay is 10 times harder for a man. But
ladies, y'all hear that?
Here's how you do it. That's the only one they explain. They give me steps. Step 1.
How many steps is it?
2 Kegel exercises. Ain't that about a beast? It's 2. Wait, no. All right. Number 1, don't use porn. Porn is not your friend. I would like to think that in today's world we know this, but I know better than to assume.
Number 1 was don't watch porn?
Yeah.
Okay, what's number 2?
Ejaculatory control. So this is stuff men have to do in order to achieve it. Because I can't help you with that.
So, that's like the Kegel exercise. That's men Kegels.
All right. So, ladies, you need to learn how to blow in your man's ear. Learn how to blow on his balls and see if that get him going.
It's little shit that definitely...
Blow in between his toes if he not freaked out by you being that close to his feet.
What's number 3?
What was number 3?
We got no porn and Kegel exercises.
You gotta not watch porn.
Right.
Learn to control...
That's Kegel. That's 2.
Your explosions. Do your Kegel exercises.
I feel like the more...
So you know that wave that men do when you're already be like, hey, come on over here. Yeah.
All right.
That's supposed to strengthen your pelvic area and intensify your orgasms.
All right. What's number 3 and 4 then? Well, 4.
I don't know what 4 was, because 4 sent me to a whole nother thing. Step 4 is separating the orgasm and the ejaculation. How do you do that?
Easy. You just bust
You
a
train
nut,
your body
and the
to
orgasm
separate
is
the
different.
experience or the orgasm. That sounds crazy. How do you climax and not ejaculate?
I mean, it's just like women have orgasms and cum. It's two different things, right?
Is it?
Yeah, when you have an orgasm, that shit, you feel that shit through your whole body. When you just come, it's just like, oh, I'm coming. You could do that multiple times.
I just call those the baby orgasms. You got the little baby ones. Put. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, that was amazing. And then you got that one explosive one. I never even thought about them being two separate things.
Yeah.
Look at that. See? Everybody learning something today. Yeah, partial orgasm separation. You should feel it twitch and swell. I done already learned too much. I ain't learned nothing, but I already know too much.
Twitch and swell. What the fuck?
As you're masturbating for daily practice, you're going to start working on briefly separating the orgasm and the ejaculation as you finish. When you hit the point of no return to where you squeeze your PC muscle. What's your PC muscle?
I think it's between the shaft and the tip.
Okay. As hard as you can, as if you're doing a long Kegel hold.
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what that is.
You should feel your penis twitch, swell, and the ejaculating will be delayed for a second or two. But the orgasm sensation won't. You'll feel a couple seconds of orgasm right before you ejaculate, and then you'll have a regular ejaculation plus orgasm that you're used to. That sounds so fancy. I might be a little bit jealous right now. I can't do no tricks like that. I can't pinch my clitoris and stop myself from coming for a second.
I guess when women, I guess it's a difference when some women squirt / pee. I don't know.
Oh my God. We go. I'm not gonna lie to y'all ladies. I'm gonna push y'all back another day. What? Because now I need to find that. Now
some niggas don't like it, by the way, ladies.
Need to
some niggas is not
clarify because I don't think it's pee. I'm pretty sure it comes.
One of them niggas, it come through your urethra. It's some piss in it.
What do you mean it comes through your urethra? That's definitely pee.
You getting some piss. It might not be full-fledged piss, but you getting some piss in it.
I'm pretty sure
that is piss.
No. I'm pretty sure when you squirt and it's a female ejaculation situation, it's coming out of your vagina. I don't believe it's because it's white and it's creamy. Why would it be coming out of your urethra?
Listen, it's a difference. You said white and creamy. That's creaming. Squirting is two different things. Squirting is squirting out. It's coming from your urethra. It's some piss in there.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Listen here. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna need some research to back this up. I can't.
You heard it here first.
I don't know about that one.
We not saying it. Some niggas like it. I'm not one of them niggas, but some niggas like it. We got creamers and we got squirters.
You said squirting is peeing. I do not think that's so.
I said it's some pee. I didn't say it's peeing.
Some pee?
It's some pee involved.
So, does that mean, does it smell like it?
I mean, I don't know. I have yet to experience. Matter of fact, I have experienced a squirter that smelled like piss. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe she just pissed on me. I don't know.
That's a thing. She might have been into that. I was going to say maybe she didn't wipe well, but that's a thing too.
Well, there might have been a little bit of both.
Wow. Okay. Before we get out of here, I'm going to give you some couple workouts you can do together. I kind of gave some earlier. Jumping jacks, or if you don't like to jump, just good old-fashioned jacks. It sounds crazy, but you don't always have to jump. If jumping jacks are too difficult on your joints, you can do a jack. So a jack, it's the same motion up and down with the hands, but instead of jumping out, you start with your feet together and you step out with one foot and you bring it back. Step out with the other foot and you bring it back. Okay. So you lifting your arms like regular, but instead of jumping, you just one foot in and out, one foot in and out. So you start with the left and then, you know what I'm saying? It gives you the same result. I mean, your heart rate goes up. It's just not as much stress on your joints. And you can do that sitting down or standing up, which I'm always a fan of. Where we got? What else did I say? I didn't say anything else yet. Jumping jacks, marching toe touches. So you don't have to march down the street. You can literally stand in front of each other, do the marching in place, and just do the toe tap like you do in a dance, like the Kid and Play situation. Okay. Bam. Put on some music and make it a thing. Hell, in real life, y'all could put on music and dance with each other, and that's a thing. That's working out. Anything you want to do together. Doing a squat and rotating medicine ball pass. So it doesn't even have to be a medicine ball. So you squat. Well, you stand back to back with your partner, and you both get into a seated squat position. So you basically using each other for like a wall squat. Okay. And then you take a ball. It can be a basketball. It can be any kind of ball, and you just pass the ball to each other. So you're strengthening your legs and working abdomen. It's kind of a full body workout. And as long as you don't fall, I won't fall. And if you go fall, I'm gonna need you to say something so I can just stand up. Same thing with a medicine ball. You can do sit-ups together and use the medicine ball or any ball and kind of pass it between you, the two of you. You kind of get in a sit-up position and you interlock your feet. That sounds scary when I think about it, because some people's feet kick up when they come up to do a sit-up. If your feet kick up, please don't do that. Maybe your feet should be on the outside if you're one of those people. Or tuck your feet so that they hook. If that make any sense. So if your feet come up, your partner's legs will catch you so that you can lift up past the medicine ball and then go back down. Is that 5? I don't feel like that's 5. That's probably like 3. I'm going to give you one more, and then we go get the hell out of here. Not that I'm rushing y'all, but I want y'all to enjoy y'all day. I hope this was fun for y'all. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed having the company. Forward and backward lunges. That's literally what it sounds like. You stand in front of each other. Your partner takes a step forward and does a lunge where you balance on one knee and you kind of take that knee to the ground, which is kind of hard if your balance is not on point.
Yeah, that sounds tough.
And when that partner steps forward, you take a step back and you do the same lunge.
So it sounds like rowing, basically.
Yeah.
With your partner.
Yeah.
Like fun a row machine. Yeah, like a row machine with your partner on the other side.
Yeah. You could do that. I like that. That sounds fun.
Y'all could take like a baton or something.
Mm-hmm. And if you wanted, you could do stretches together. You could use each other to stretch. You can lay back and you can help your partner stretch their legs and vice versa. So it's a real intimate thing before and after. I don't know how close you want to be after a good sweaty workout, but I would like to think you love a person enough to overcome their sweat when y'all was sweating together.
Absolutely.
If not, more power to you. But definitely some things you guys can try. If y'all can even do push-ups, then a push-up plank high five situation is a thing. That's for advanced couples. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not there.
Yeah, that's tough.
I can do a wall push-up as a couple. We can do that. I can't do no push-up plank and high five you though.
Yeah, no, that's tough.
Yeah. So not next week, week after next, when we come back, we will touch on how the ladies can satisfy themselves and how you can satisfy the ladies if you don't want them to do it themselves. But if you're one of those independent ladies who don't need a man, I'm definitely going to try to help you and make sure you know how to do what you need to do if you don't already.
And men, stop being bitches and don't be egotistical and let her pleasure herself if you dare.
What he said.
It's teamwork, goddammit.
Teamwork. I like teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Don't be egotistical. If she get there while you there, y'all achieve something together.
If she get there, why you there?
Yeah, like if I'm here, yeah, that's it. If you reach your goal while I'm here, we did it together.
We did it together.
For sure.
All right. That was fun. We went a little bit longer than I expected, but that's cool. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night. All right, don't forget to reach out to me at Diesel After Dark Podcast on Facebook and or Instagram. Check our social media for posts and lists and fitness suggestions. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to add them in the Q&A below or either of our social media platforms. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode of Diesel After Dark. I hope to see you next time.